Hey guys, changing things up. We got some touring this morning. My buddy's not up. Kind of wanting him to wake up so we can maybe game some. I sent him a text earlier. We'll see if he responds back. Maybe he will. So I thought I'd jump into Space Engineers. I've been invited to play on the Raging Geek game server. Him and his friends are doing some pretty fun, pretty cool series in Space Engineers. They've built some pretty neat things. Crashed them, but it's been good fun. So I just want to say, I'm pretty happy to be in this server, and let's try and make ourselves into something. You know what I mean? So we're gonna fly here to the moon, I think, and start our first attempt at a base. Because honestly, all we have are ion thrusters, and I think if we went into a planet, we would crash horribly and die. And you only get a lander once every 22 hours, I think. So yeah, it kind of sucks if you crash it. So hopefully, we got a lot of time this morning to play, and we'll get to the moon. We will play, set up a base, hopefully get materials mined up, get powered up, get a med bay, and no one will come and destroy it in the night. Be nice too, and we can go from there. So we'll see. So right now, it's gonna take a little bit. We're gonna zoom on over here to the moon, and then we're gonna try and find some iron, because this craft is one that Raging Geek had made specifically for his server. If you look at it, it's really there's a few blocks on it, but it's really just all the actual things that you get. Some ion thrusters, some solar panels, the assembler, and an arc forge, arc reactor, not arc reactor, but like a blast furnace. All it does is iron, nickel, and cobalt. So those are the first things you have to find and get those melted down and thrown in the assembler and get the pieces built for your regular oh gosh, I can't even think what it is now. Your refinery. So oh, what's wrong? We can go control panel. Here we are. So yeah, it's the arc furnace. And it really just, I don't want this on, I don't want people to see me. I'll go just broadcast on that too. Alright, so we have the arc furnace, and we have an assembler. With the arc furnace, again, it's like taking a little bit of a step back, but we can smelt iron, cobalt, and nickel, which is what we really have to be able to build it, really, to advance up. So, I kind of like it, because it really starts you on the bottom. So hey, that's pretty cool. So like I said, we'll not crash our ship, but land our ship on the moon, start a base, and go from there. We might get horribly schooled, we might have great success, and I'm pretty sure we'll end up closer to the horribly schooled side, but you never know. Really about it, man. There's not much in there. We got oxygen generator, we got an ore detector, which is nice, we got the medical room, which you have to have to be able to respawn and really kind of to claim ownership of stuff, and that's it, man. Cockpit, when we break it down, is going to give us some good components, and we have a couple of small cargo containers, one small cargo container that we can break down. But what we're going to try and do first is keep everything together as best we can, land on the moon, and go from there. I don't know why we keep losing our speed, which doesn't make any dang sense. We are. So we want to get lined up here again, and then we'll turn off inertial dampeners, because it just saves us a little bit of power from the other ion engines not being used, so much. And we'll land. And like I said, the first things we're going to need to do are iron, nickel, and cobalt. Get some smelted down. Get base built, get power, and yeah, super interesting morning. We'll see how it goes. So excited. It'll be a good time. And like I said, if my buddy shows up, hopefully we will just I'll have gotten stuff done. And if not, it might take a couple days to come back because we'll lose the lander if we don't get a medical bay powered up before then. So is what it is. All right, now we have 2 hours of fuel time. Our speed. For whatever reason, man, we keep, you know, like 81, 82, then it drops down. I don't know. The server ping seemed pretty good. I think it was in the 40s. So I don't really think it should be like server lag, but you never know on private server, which are the only kind of servers right now. Keen doesn't have any official servers up and going yet. So, of course, you know, other than that, you just host it on your own machine. Let your friends connect to you through Steam, which I let my youngest, she wanted to play with me, so we got her a copy, and it was a little complicated. She's a huge Minecraft freak. She does really good. I mean, she's like 12 years old, but still, it didn't really catch her eye. I think the fact that she crashed her lander multiple times and she couldn't find me because she kept spawning on the other side of the planet where we were trying to play didn't help, and I was still really new in the game and hadn't figured out to, you know, hey, invite her to your clan, and you know, she can use your med station to spawn in next to you. So you know, live and learn, right? But I think we'll probably try it again, especially as we get more time, you know, maybe some time over spring break with Easter coming, and maybe we'll take a day where me and her get on and try and get us a base built on the old home server. So be fun. Go look outside here. So he's got a pretty big, I mean, honestly, this seems like a pretty good sized server going. I wonder if I shouldn't do the moon, or if I should try and build my bases on asteroid. I just don't want to get taken over like a punk. I first started trying to float. And RMC headquarters. RMC. Let's just do this. Inspections. RMC is the Royal Mining Corporation. I'm actually in Space Fighters. Can I leave this? Yes. Let me out. Haha, check out. This is awesome. Nope. HBA is the tag. Name is so sweet. Honey Badger Army. If anybody watches what are those guys called? Action Figure Therapy. Hilarious. Oh man, I freaking laugh so hard. Stuff comes out my nose whenever I see their videos. Such a good time. You just can't beat it. Can't beat it at all. So everybody knows about Stanley the Honey Badger, right? If not, it is adult themed. I say again, disclaimer, warning, very adult themed, hilarious. Go check it out. Annie, Stanley the Honey Badger. It's amazing. Just a man, I don't. Of course, I have my thrusters off, so it still has me traveling in the same line until I turn them on. Maybe it's this over here. See what they got over here on this. Whatever they spawned in on asteroids. You got 3 little asteroids here. But I mean, I don't know. So indecisive. Really want to be successful. I just know I'm gonna get freaking treated like a punk. But I mean, honestly, this moon looks pretty huge. It's actually, I mean, obviously it doesn't look as big as that planet there. I mean, it's still definitely a moon or maybe a small planet. But let's go to the other side though. That's for dang Skippy. Maybe we can build a small base, get us a decent sized ship built, and then we can kind of just maybe float around and go from there. Have like a mobile base at first until we can get ourselves established a little better. Because they're playing a very vanilla game. The mods are this ship, this respawn ship. I think Cleaner Sky or something like that for on planets. What was it? The other one is, I don't know. Can you see? Anchor speed. Maybe we can see from the options what they are. Options. Oh, exit. Layers, no. Okie dokie. Well, I guess I just don't know what the mod. We'll have to double check. Anywho, so getting closer and closer to the moon. Maybe, possibly, theoretically, we're going to be able to get a base started, build a ship before we get punked and treated like we are a 7-year-old girl. I don't know. But you know, anytime you're on type of a PvP type experience, always a good time. I say with great trepidation. So let's just keep on heading towards this planet. Try and stay opposite these dudes. It's weird. I mean, they got their broadcasts like cranked up. I know he's only had the server up and going for about a week now. I know they ended the season on one server and they did a complete reboot, changed up the mods and stuff. You know, everybody came in fresh. So I guess we'll see how it goes. But I mean, like, this is, I'm in the respawn ship. I have nothing. Hopefully our battery power, you know, is gonna last. We can get down here on the ground, get some stuff smelted, get some more solar panels up. The thing is though, is you can't tear down your batteries. I don't think they have the mod on where it actually gives you the mats. Like, you get waste, you get scrap basically when you tear down your batteries. Unless they have the mod that returns the, I think it's gold and silver you have to be able to make your batteries. So we'll find out. Planet looms larger in our view screen. Well, it's not really a view screen, it's a cockpit. You know, it's not like we got the Star Trek Enterprise here. The Star Trek. Oh man, good times. Good times. We got, looks like 4 batteries. I think that's what it showed on the in the control panel as well. Got our ore detector, so we're going to be able to fly and land right where we need to be, get the materials that we need, get them refining, get some steel plate made, build us a little base operations, get stuff smelting, get power, you know, get maybe a gun or 2 up. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like there might be snow up here on this as well. I don't know if sometimes moons, I think, especially on custom planets and stuff, you can have the moons in orbit around the planet, and so they're locked with no rotation, so you can have a dark side of the moon. And so if you built there thinking, oh, you know, maybe the sun will come, no man, you'd be screwed. We're going to come up here at the pole where there's some ice so we can make sure we have oxygen and hydrogen, and then we'll go like I said, trying to get us a little bit of base going, build us a rough rudimentary ship that has everything we need, and then take off from the moon, maybe go asteroid to asteroid for a while until we can build up a stockpile of materials, and then head planet side, find us a nice little place somewhere in the mountains where we can hide until we can get some serious tech going, get some good ships with a lot of Gatlins and missile turrets and decoys. I don't know what you want to call that. What would you call that? I mean, they're decoy launchers, I guess, maybe too. I don't know, but we'll see. Just looking over, it looks like we got some folks viewing the stream. Say hey. I'm sure that you're thinking, why am I still watching this? But you know, I'm getting closer to this planet, so ultimately I could crash and not be able to play the game again for another 16 hours, or no, 22 hours, because of the respawn penalty. So we'll see, right? For one thing, man, I mean, the graphics in this game are pretty sweet. The scale of it is really unbelievable. I mean, honestly, and hey, only had a brain. They're probably trying to angle my ship so that I'm recharging. My solar panels were getting sunlight. But we're keeping on, keeping on. Oh my, Dan's House of Pain. How about that? Those of you who don't know, my name is Dan too. That's funny. Let's go ahead. I'm not the only guy that had the idea to maybe have a little moon base action. Oh, this is gonna end so not good. This is gonna end horribly, and then I'm not gonna be able to try and start another base till tomorrow. Oh well. I mean, you know, who cares? Sorry, hit the mic. Getting closer. Dude, I'm kind of locked up for a second. Oh, no way. Try and log back in real quick, and it would be like, you server, you can't, player already found. And then, of course, when I went to log back in, ship would be gone. Sucks. Getting closer. Now, as we approach the planet, you might see, you know, some of the, you can tell there's some dark changes in color because of just the textures of the terrain. But where it looks real dark, almost in like a pattern, it doesn't really, you know, it might go over top of the peaks or whatever. That means that there's ore underneath there. So it's a visual representation just in case, I don't know, maybe you've had some bad luck, you don't have an ore detector or something like that, you don't have the resources to build one yet. Of course, you'll be digging blindly until you can get close enough that your actual drill, which has a very small built-in ore detector, would be able to tell you where you're after. Supposed to. I found this pole. Triangle. I want to stay on the sunny side though. And of course, the great thing about being on a pole that you do get more sunshine. You know how that works. North Pole, South Pole, sun don't set. Starting to see a lot more detail come up on the planet now. Takes a hit when that's true. If you look on left side of the screen where it talks about the planet, definitely within the planet's gravity well now, and about 1.8 gravity. Really crash this. Dampeners are definitely slowing us. Nickel, ooh, platinum. Got out platinum to ion engines. That's really. But we find some iron and cobalt. Build our. Oh, what the hell? So fucking pissed. It just like lagged me. Just bam, I smashed straight into the fucking. Oh. Gotta be kidding. You have got to be kidding me. Like I said, epic failure waiting to happen. Oh man. Well, guess I'll try again in another day. That sucks. I don't know why there's such a huge respawn time on the stupid ships. Well, I imagine it was because I was trying to stream is why it... be my guess. Wow. Well... much sucking. Not even any wreckage because it hit so hard it bounced shit up into the atmosphere. Absolutely. Oh, talking about a punch right in freaking. Must be a lot of lag in this. Not the stream, but on this server. It makes me wonder really if it's even feasible to play on it. Oh, sucks so bad. Well, honestly, guys, there's nothing we can do. The respawn chip is a ridiculous amount of time. Ridiculous amount of time to be able to spawn another one in. But the only thing I can say is if we try flying around the planet here, can't sneak into this guy's house, maybe screw him over. That's the only thing I can say. Good punch in the nuts deserves another, right? He's probably got some guns up though. Probably get the shit shot out of us. I really don't get why it crashed so hard. We weren't even going that fast, honestly. Maybe 10 meters per second. I mean, that's what the last thing it showed. No sense. None whatsoever. Anywho, so we'll go check this out, get shot in the face, and then we'll probably log off of here and try a different game. This stuff has got to be built on the dark side. So I wonder if this moon does have rotation as well. So I think that'll be interesting to see. He's got solar panels up, you know it about has to. Hit our run into a mountain. One way to suicide. Dark and scary right now. Got out of hydrogen. 50%. But we've gone farther than halfway, so we should have enough hydrogen to get there. Keep our jetpack jetting on. Well, maybe I can get somebody to help me. Maybe we can make a plea in chat and someone would give us access to their smelter, their refinery, and their assembler long enough for us to be able to get enough of a kit together that we could go out and build our own. You know, maybe. I doubt it. I'd help them, bro. Oh. No, we're good. Out in my. Trying to keep it about 10 meters per second going down until we find the ground again. He's just right there. Why can't we not see it? There we go. Holy moly. Scary. I have like, there's definitely lagging. Maybe I'll try playing without the stream, and if it is stream that's causing it to lag, then maybe I'll just record it and then upload it to YouTube. Make sure that there's a link from my Twitch page to the YouTube channel. It'd be hilarious if this was just like this guy had a battery out here with a transmitter and just a bunch of Gatling guns and missile launchers to kill people who might think they were going to come try and raid him. That would be awesome. Trying to stay down just so we don't get like shot in the face. Okay. Maybe. I think we might be able to base right off the bat. Tunnel underground. Come up, and then he doesn't have a bunch of. He doesn't have interior currents, and steal his shit that way. Alright. Oh, and the hydrogen just ran down. Man, there's enough gravity. I should be able to move. Oh. Come on. I have no effing idea. I think it's a glitch, honestly. Yeah, something's up because it won't even let me crouch. Alright. Kicking the balls, man. Really irritating. I mean, it's not so much that it's irritating that, because I know that there is, you know, the game's in early access. Like, I get that. It's just irritating that it lagged out. Oh my god. Maybe the world died. There it is. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm probably gonna make me have big cry tears. Who the hell knows? Downloading really slow. This was definitely an epic fail in the let's try and stream a game and have some fun, something new category. But it was definitely an epic success in the giant fail category. Okay, let's see just what horrible condition we're trying to find. If it even lets us in, it may give us the "you're already in game" error. Yep, we be effed, kids. Well, I guess that's enough on this for this. 22 hours, man. What a crock. I don't know. I don't even know if it's really worth it to play on this guy's deal. Anywho, alright, that's enough of that. Okay, guys, I'm going to kill the stream and figure out what else I want to do. I'll probably come back in with something else here after a bit. Later.